All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the Linnpower ZEPHYR Pro street board. This is insanely well made, well thought out electric skateboard. But if I had to sum it up in one word, that one word would be fun. Now before we get too far into the video, I do want to acknowledge one thing. Linnpower and Ace Deck have teamed up on this collaboration and they are both releasing skateboards almost at the same time. And they have teamed up on a lot of the components. So you are going to see an Ace Deck board and a Linnpower board out there on the market that look and perform very similar. The deciding factor for you, guys and girls, the customers, will be which company do you like, which little extra components do you like. For example, this one comes with Linnpower's beautiful remote control. This one has these amazing 115mm by 65mm rubber wheels. And like I said in the intro, it is a fun electric skateboard. It's coming in a pro version and a non-pro version. The pro version with the wheels, the big wheels, comes in a smidge over 11 kilos. The non-pro one comes just in under 10 kilos, about 9.7. Let's go for a ride. Let's talk about the ESC, the batteries, the ride feel, all that stuff as we go along. Comments, questions, chuck them down below. And as always, if you are thinking about getting this board or any Linnpower board, Scott D at the checkout will give you the best price possible, and it helps to support the channel.
Scotty. Where's Scotty?
First things first, let's talk about these wheels. They are 115mm by 65mm contact patch. They take a little bit of getting used to. When I first rode this a week and a half ago, wasn't a big fan of them. It did take probably a kilometer to wear them in, soften them up. They felt really hard to start with. I have a feeling that was the coating that was on them from being brand new. Now that I've worn them in, they are much, much nicer. They're grippier, they're carvier now. They feel a lot more alive. So you can really sort of lean into them now and have a lot of fun. Now you will be able to slide these. You will definitely be able to slide these out if you try reasonably hard. One small downside with these wheels, they do diminish the range. Rubber wheels, they're grippy, they're fun, they're very forgiving when it comes to corrugations like this in the concrete, but they will hurt your range a fair bit. I think Linnpower even acknowledges it on their spec sheet. There's about a 10-kilometer difference between the 85mm street wheels, which are from boosted mold. Remember the old boosted 85s? On the Mini X and the Mini, the orange and the grey ones. They're using those molds for that quality. So there's about a 10-kilometer range difference between those wheels and these rubber wheels. They're still quoting 35 kilometers, even with the rubber wheels on that 14S 2-pack with the 50S cell. So 35 kilometers on this type of board, I think it's more than acceptable. Woo. Whoa. Another big benefit of those 115s that gives you the ground clearance to go on grass when you need to. Well, this is actually quite a lot of fun. Just gotta keep an eye out for mud. It's been raining a lot here. All right, let's quickly stop and look at the back of the board. This one has 6358 motors, 170 kV, so they really get up and boogie. The non-pro has 5250 motors, still 170 kV. A little bit of difference there in power. These are 3800, the non-pro is 2000 watt motors. If you look at the deck, I haven't spoken about this yet. It's actually, I don't know, I would almost consider it a midi board. The deck length is only 33 inches. So from tip to tip, 33 inches. And it does feel small when you're standing on it. It is very much an exciting sort of pocket rocket. Really like that we're starting to see these smaller boards come out. Let's keep riding. Really enjoying this board. It's just, it feels, and this is no pun intended, but it feels electric. You want to pump it. You don't want to ride in a straight line. All right, super quick acceleration test. This is low, so really smooth. You can give this to your kid, no problems there. Okay, this is E, 1, 2, 3. Feels really similar. I believe it just has a slightly, there you go. So acceleration curves a lot more aggressive once you get up to that sort of 10K mark. Next one is S, 1, 2, 3. So again, wow, still really smooth off the line, but climbs very quickly once you get past that sort of 10, 15K mark. All right, Sports Plus, 1, 2, 3. So way more kick, whoa. Okay, well, Sports Plus definitely has a lot more boogie. Let's look under the board. I want to show you these rear trucks. So really nice color, just color coded the whole board. This purple anodized, CNC milled, just really, really nice. Really nice motor guard at the back. There's Lynn's name. He is very proud of everything they make. Just really well finished. All of these attachments are beautifully done. Rocking really good, nice wide belts, 5M by 285. Everywhere you look, you just see really good attention to detail. Here's this front truck. Again, 99 A bushings front and rear. Beautifully made, beautifully finished. And just look at that. Look how skinny that is. All right, now we have to talk about the deck because that is a work of art. I feel like this is where they've put most of their R&D. They've really thought about the shape. Really nice drop downs front and rear. Has a U pocket here, so it's got a little bump front and rear here, so you can see this bump maybe here, these wings. This locks your foot in, it makes this pocket for your foot to sit in, but it gives you plenty of real estate to sort of move around and get the angles you need. It's gonna have a little bit of flex, but mainly that's coming from the ends. The enclosure is slightly segmented, so it does allow for a little bit of flex there, but it's not a flexi board. The deck is their Mona Lisa. It's the thing they've really put the effort into. I know there's like, I think there are 20 failed blanks that they just weren't happy with. This one here, everybody loved, and I can see why. Oh, little wood bridge. Where's that coming? All right, so let's talk about ESC and remote, because that can make or break an electric skateboard. They're sticking with the JK, ESC and remote, JCAN, however you want to pronounce it. I think everyone just calls it JK for short. 100 amp ESC, 60 bus current. It's just good. Like I said before, you don't even need Sports Plus for this style board. Double kingpin. Oh, mud. Oh, gross. The board was clean. They've paired it with their absolutely beautiful remote control. I love this remote. It's just, again, color coded to this board. This scroll wheel, it's got dual stainless steel bearings just in that. The thumb wheel is CNC milled. So it's aluminum and it's just, but yeah, great ESC, great remote control. They've future-proofed this board as well. They have wired in a tail light cable. There is no tail light, but I've been told that will be coming as an optional extra. Oh, it's getting dark. Holy Jesus. Kind of dark woods. There is a tail light coming very soon, which will be for sale. Oh, wow. So good. Oh. Wow, wowie wah. Absolute pleasure. Right, let's have a look at turning circle while there's no cars. Oh. Yeah, slide in the back wheel a little bit there. End this first ride and review there. What do you think of the ZEPHYR Pro? It's hard not to love this board, even if you don't want a street board, just from a fun factor. I don't know the price. If I know it before I publish, I'll put it here. Scott D will give you a discount off that price, give you the best price possible. It helps to support the channel. So if you choose to use it, thank you very much. Don't forget, comment any comments below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up because it really helps the algorithm and you'll get to see more content like this. Skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you next time.